Hey everyone, welcome back to Unicorn Dust Designs. I thought I would introduce you to Frankie Bale today. I don't know, I think she's been in like the sidelines of some videos, but definitely not up close and personal. Say hi, Frankie Bale. Hi, hi. She's our little, oh, spastastic. She's our little Yorkie. Can you say hi? No, she's furry right now. She's so furry. Okay, you guys, it's Wednesday, which means we're halfway through the week, which means it's Wood Sign Wednesday. But I'm gonna have some wood signs, but I'm also gonna have DIYs. So this is for everyone, okay? So we are gonna make 4 super easy. You guys, these are so easy, okay? DIYs today. They are absolutely beautiful. I love them, and I wish I had all the space in the world to display these, but unfortunately I don't. Before we jump into this video, I just want to thank Arteza so much for working with me today. They sent me these supplies that I'm going to be using, you guys, and I am so excited to show them to you, and I'll explain them further in the video. But I did want to let you guys know that they gave us a coupon code, which will be linked down below. I believe it's UnicornDustDesigns 1, and you get 10% off of your purchase. It does expire on October 13th, so make sure to take advantage of it. And with that said, let's get in the video, okay? Oh wait, hold on, Mama did her makeup today, so I just wanted to show you. I dipped into my Subculture palette by Anastasia, and hello. Mama's slinging it this Wednesday. All right, guys, let's get into the video. That's what I meant to say. All right, y'all, before I get into the video, I wanted to show you what Arteza sent me. I got to pick these out. I got the self-healing mat, which you guys know I use all the time, 25-piece wood slices in the medium size, some outdoor indoor acrylic paints, and then 5 10x10 framed wood signs. And I was so stoked to get these, and I am going to show you how much fun you can have with these items. The first one is this beauty right here, this tray. Everything. Is this not everything? So look at how cute these are. Okay, so these are the wood frames. They come 5 in a pack, and with your discount code, y'all, these are only like $5.40 each. That's amazing. So right here, we want to do handles. So I am measuring 2 inches in on each side, and I'm using the width of this ruler thing. What do you call these? Tape measure? Not a tape measure. I don't know what it is, but I'm using that. My husband just asked me the other day, like, you have like a tape measure right there. And I'm like, yep, but I love this. So I'm using the width of this as like my guideline as to how far up to go with this. And then I'm going to use my drill gun, and I am just, I'm trying to fix my mom pouch there, don't mind me. And we are going to drill in those holes. This drilled super smooth. If you guys want to get a super smooth like drill so you don't have any split ends, put painter's tape over it, and it works very, very well. So we're going to do that on both sides. This is where our handles are going to go, and I made the holes an appropriate size for the jute rope that we're going to be using. So you guys, I have a video on this, but I haven't actually shown it in one of my crafts. So this is the Persian Green Arteza Acrylic paint, and we are going to make a stain out of this. Now let me tell you, you guys, this paint, I mix it with water, as you'll see right here, just a little bit of water. Now, when I use the apple, I was going to call it apple barrel paint to do this, I have to pour a lot of the paint into my water to get the desired color I want. With this, look at, I put like a small amount. This stuff is so thick and vibrant that I did not even have to use that much. So I'm mixing it around with the water. As you can see, I did not put that much water in it, but you definitely want it a watery consistency, okay? You want it to look like stain. And I'm just getting my chippy brush and we are going to brush this on the entire piece, the front, the back, the sides, everywhere, so that we have a nice finished looking piece. And this, you guys, when it dries, I will show you, looks so good. And what I love too about doing the stain with the water and the acrylic paints is that it dries faster than your normal oil-based stains. So that's always nice too. If you're impatient like me, go this route. Go put it in the sunshine and it will dry so fast. So as I'm showing you, Avi, that I'm finishing this up, and then I will do the back of it, and I'm not like, oh my gosh, this is how it looks dry. Look at how pretty that is. You can see the wood grain, which y'all know I love all about it. Now we're going to take our scrapbooking paper, got it from Hobby Lobby, and I'm measuring the inside here, and I'm going to measure the back of this, and then we are going to go ahead and cut this, make sure that we use our cutter so we got a nice crisp line, and make sure you measure again before you get all crazy with your Mod Podge. Am I saying it right, you guys? Okay, so we got the right size here. Y'all, if you are a new subscriber, I would just invest right now in a big jar of this Mod Podge because I feel like I've been using it very often. So get that 50% off coupon. Hey, if anybody knows somebody from Mod Podge and they want to sponsor your girl, I mean, just say what's up. Just kidding. Okay, so Mod Podging the inside of this frame, and then we are going to put a little bit on our scrapbook paper, and then we're going to apply it on there. Now, I didn't use my spray adhesive like I have been doing lately because I want this to be usable. I don't want it just as a decoration piece. I want you to be able to put glassware on it, get wet, you could wipe it down. So that's why I chose to go the route of Mod Podge. Now I'm taking just a little scraper. This is a random one I have. But you can use like a library card, a debit card, whatever. And I'm just trying to get the excess Mod Podge out of here. That way we don't have all of those bubbles and those wrinkles that you can get. Now make sure when you're doing this, make sure to get those sides, okay? You want to get all those sides because you do not want those lifting. The whole purpose of the tray is I want it to be able to be used. So I wouldn't want water seeping under there or anything. So I want to make sure I'm covering all of my paper, all of my edges. And that way, once it dries, we're good to go. Now this paintbrush is awesome, you guys. It's the one I always use from Walmart. It's flat and it's super skinny. So it is great for getting in those little sides and the corners and all of that. So obviously, I put a healthy amount of Mod Podge on there. So we are going to let that dry. And here look at that. I am excited. This would even just be a beautiful, hang it up on the wall and you're done. Like, I think that is so pretty. Okay, so now that that's done, let's get that jute cord. I used this in my other video the other day, so it is linked in my description box. And I am going to measure this, and I did 16 inches for each one, of course, because you want them the sides, same size. I mean, if you want a lopsided one, you can make them different sizes. I mean, you do you. So putting tape at the end so that I could feed it through this hole without it fraying. But then you know what? I took the tape off and it frayed anyways, but that's okay. Because we're going to tie the end in a knot. And then I kind of like pull it to make sure that it's not going anywhere. And we're going to repeat that step, obviously, for the remainder of our holes here. Love this jute rope. This is my second time using it in like a matter of days. I just think it's the perfect size. It's not too skinny, not too thick. The texture on it is really nice. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be buying some more of that. So let's get that done. And that's it, you guys, for the tray. Like, do you see how easy that was? And these wood frames, They're just so like, they're sturdy. They're nice. They took well to like the stain. Impressed. Definitely impressed. And I mean, you can't beat $5.40 each. So look at how cute that is. Decorated up with some coasters, which I will be showing you how to make. Look at how cute these are. They're rustic. They're fall. They'd make great gifts. Let's show you how to make these, okay? So these are the wood slices that I got from Arteza as well. You guys, these are like 72 cents each. Now, imagine if you are like a crafter that does sell their items. What an amazing profit. If you are somebody that is thinking gifts are for your home, what an inexpensive way to liven up a space, okay? So you guys, with this, I am taking our Arteza Acrylic paints. This is Tangelo and Marshmallow White. And I'm focusing the paints on the middle and then like brushing it on the outside because I want to keep that wood grain look. I don't want to completely cover it. What's the point of using a wood piece if you're just going to completely cover it? So just go around and around. I mean, you could use as much paint as you want, but this was perfect. Then I'm taking some vinyl cutouts that I made. This is permanent vinyl. And I did It's Fall, y'all. Those fonts are Subscriber, and I think it's Rustilla. But as usual, I will link it down below for y'all. And then I found some cute pumpkins on Google and just copied those and cut those out of a matte orange vinyl. Now, to be honest, I have no idea what kind of vinyl that is because it had no like brand on the back of it. So couldn't tell you where this orange vinyl came from. But we are going to stick that on. And look at how cute. Like, I just really feel like it looks just rustic and homey and not like store-bought. I know, I mean, I guess people do want their stuff to look store-bought, but like I just like that it looks homey and rustic. I love it. So let's finish that up. Okay. And then we are going to go in with, you guessed it, you guys, Mod Podge. And right here, first, I am applying some heat to this just to get that adhesive, you know, going so it sticks well. Now, you guys, I don't usually use Mod Podge on top of my vinyl just because I've heard mixed reviews that it lifts. But I thought, you know what? These are smaller, perfect time to try it out. So that is what I did. Just put a light amount. This is just the Mod Podge from the Dollar Tree. I like having this one by my table because it's super convenient since it's like the squeezable bottle. And I'm just putting that directly on there. All right, so let's cover those up and then you're gonna let that completely dry. And this was just the regular Mod Podge, you guys. Now look at those. They held up good. This is after they've dried. The vinyl isn't lifting. And then I just wanted to show you guys like how cute these would be to gift someone. Like, look at how adorable. Tie it up with some twine and there you go. All right, DIY number 3. Look at how gorgeous this is. I am so excited to show you guys how to make this. So we're going to do the same thing that we did with the first one. Now, what's awesome, you guys, too, like you don't have to use these as frames. You could even turn them around and use the back side or make it a reversible side. You know, I like reversible. And I am using, for this stain color, chocolate and the Arteza acrylic paints and mixing it with water again. And I like to go slow right here and show you guys me opening it because I know it's so entertaining. I mean, you guys, you don't have to say thank you. You're welcome. I get it. And doing the same thing, putting it in some water, spinning it around, go around and around. Okay, and then apply it. Now, you guys, I was so stoked when this dried and I let this dry overnight just because I did it later in the evening. And when I woke up in the morning, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Like, I don't even have a stain, like a real stain, oil-based stain color that looks like this. So look at how beautiful that stain color is. And all I had to do was mix acrylic paint with water. Like, hello. All right, now these little squares are the ones that come from Dollar Tree, the like square panels. Get them in the Crafter's Square section. They're about like 4 by 4 to be exact, 4¼ by 4¼ Hanky wanted to say hi. I was up early, so he didn't get his morning cuddles on the couch, so he had to come bother Mama. And then there's Tinkerbell. I think he's just on me to make her upset. Okay, so I created this decal. I don't know why, but when creating the sign, I knew this little wood piece had to be that color. And I'm using my mat to line up my square. I love having one of these mats on my craft table because I think you guys see me use it every time that I craft. And they're nice to cut on. I just love them. And so here's how that one turned out. So for these, these are just the Dollar Tree leaves. They come in like a huge pack of different shapes, sizes, colors. And I'm kind of playing around with the placement first, seeing kind of, okay, is this the direction that I want to go? And I'm digging it. I'm feeling it, love it. And we are going to go with it. Yep, the gold one. I love it. Okay, so you guys, when you're doing this, the hot glue gun, so I'm putting very light streaks on it. And then I'm lightly tapping the top of it because I do not want them to, the hot glue to come through the leaf. So just make sure you do that. Now with these, you guys, I want this 3D. Make sure you play around with these little squares because some of them are different sizes. So you don't want a lopsided 3D square on your sign. So now that we have that, I really thought I wanted that little plaque to the left, but it needed to be in the middle. So I'm using this painter's tape just to kind of mark off how far up I want to put this sign. And then after I measure the sides, I'm also going to put that tape right where my sides need to be. That way when I take it off and I apply my hot glue and I go to put it back, I know where it needs to go to be straight and even. Okay? So hot glue, hot glue, hot glue, hot glue. And she's on. And I love this. It's different. I love the addition of the fall leaves, like cascading down the sign. It's so beautiful. And that green really just kind of pops out at you, you know? I love it. All right, our last DIY, you guys. This is so easy and so cute. Look at all of that together. Okay. So we're going to use Dollar Tree pumpkin, Dollar Tree house, and then a Hobby Lobby scrapbook paper. Now we are going to take our pumpkin and I'm going to cut it with the X-Acto knife. And I'm like, okay, we need the stem in it. So don't cut like it completely in half. You know what I'm saying? And I do that and I'm like, okay, this obviously isn't long enough to go through the entire thing. So what am I going to use? And, you know, I just grab whatever is around me. So that would be my vinyl scraper. So I just put it in there, just keep on going back and forth and voila, it's off. It's like magic or something. Okay. So let's even that out. Now I'm taking that Persian green again. Perfect color, super thick. I only had to apply one coat to this. And we're going to apply that all over our pumpkin. Don't ask me why in this entire video I didn't take out like a plate or anything for my paints. I guess that's like the lazy girl way of painting. And then I painted the stem that chocolate brown as well, just because I wanted it to pop. Now, you guys, okay. We all probably know the hack of getting your heat gun, heating that sticker up. It comes off. It does leave a sticky residue though, so just be prepared. Okay, so these pop out of the bag. And I went to go pop it out, and then I was like, you know what? Let me try putting the X-Acto knife so that I could get like a super clean like pop out of this so it doesn't tear, doesn't break. And I was impressed. I was like, okay, I'm going to start doing this. And then I didn't realize, I don't think I've ever taken the paper off of this. I think I usually just like go right on top of it. But this came off so easy with the heat gun. Like so easy. This could have been a reversible sign. One day I'll stop doing reversibles, but not now. And if you've seen any of my past videos where I use like the Dollar Tree, like little square signs or anything, I always get my X-Acto knife and cut around it so that it's nice and clean when we place our backing back onto this. So tracing out the back of our house, cutting that out. Again, this is from Hobby Lobby. Make sure like every other week their scrapbook is like $4 for $1. And I loved this because it had the turquoise in it. It had like a mustard yellow. And for this one, I'm using my spray adhesive. I like it, but like I never know how much to use. And yeah, I don't know, but it works. It works. And it's Dollar Tree. So, I mean, can't go wrong. Then we're going to clean up all of our sides, take all of that excess paper off, because if I were to just stick it on now, you would see the little pieces of paper sticking up if you were looking at it. So we don't want that. We want a nice, clean little piece. So now we are going to get our hot glue gun. Let's put that house back together again. There we go. She's good. She is good. Look at how cute. You guys, this is adorable. Okay. Look at how cute. So you guys, douse that with hot glue. But you know what? Styrofoam sucks the life out of hot glue. So you put it on and you stick it on real fast, okay? Don't wait. Don't think about it. Stick that baby on or it's going to be gone in like a minute. Okay. So I thought I was going to leave it like this, but the outside of the house needed a little something. So I took this Dijon color from Arteza and look at that color. It is perfection. There's like some of this color in this plaid print inside, and it tied in so well. All right, you guys, that was it. Were those not super easy and stunning? You're welcome. So, y'all, remember that there is a 10% coupon code for Arteza. I will link everything that I used today from them down below, along with that coupon code. And if you guys have any questions about what I use, feel free to reach out. Y'all know I love to chit chat in the comments with y'all. I hope these inspired you to get super creative this week. Maybe make some gifts or decor for your home. And as usual, thank you so much for being here. And if you're not already subscribed, do so now, because you don't want to miss another one of these videos. Let me tell you. Okay? And hit that like button. Don't forget the like button. All right. You guys, I appreciate you. And if no one's told you yet this week, you're amazing. Have a good one. Bye. Wash my shirt. Well, that's what you get when you wear an extra large shirt, right? Okay. Maybe I should do something there. There. Done. Did something. Okay. Bless you.